Hello, welcome back to Medal of Honor. Last time we started what the game says is the final mission, but I am not so sure. I think we were trying to destroy the V2 rockets. I think. Um, yeah, we're gonna jump back in and start the next part of this mission. Uh, we are at 91% on our save, so we're pretty close to the end, regardless of this being the final mission or not. We'll see how close we get to beating the game this time. Um, Really hard to say with all the new rocket guys, but I don't think there were the last couple of missions, so hopefully it'll be okay. Let's jump in. Vengeance Production. The Waffen SS are the toughest soldiers in the German war machine, and you're about to go up against the best of them. Now that you've made it into the main production area of Nordhausen, it's time to put our theories about the V2 to the test. As you know, we think the rockets are controlled by a navigational gyroscope that's programmed with a target's coordinates before launch. Procure a copy of the V2 schematics and analyze them. They should prove us right or wrong about the gyro control. If our assumptions are correct, you'll need to calculate a new course and then recalibrate the gyro accordingly. It's time to tap back into all that aeronautical engineering education of yours, Lieutenant. Your objective, bring the rocket down on top of the facility. Again, his French is atrocious, but our friend Dr. Gronick seems to indicate they've developed an experimental warhead for the rocket that yields almost 3 times the damage at the same payload weight. If this is true, most everything in the facility will be destroyed by the impact. So, in addition to the actual V2 schematics, be sure to locate a copy of the Nordhausen's scientist roster. The boys back at OSRD will be very curious to see it. Gotta remember how to play again. It's with this current control scheme, it's at least similar to modern controls. Okay. Fine. Scientist roster, acquire V2 schematics, gain access to the guidance lab, sabotage gyro guidance system, find launch area. So yeah, I think this is going to be the final mission of the V2 stuff. So, not the final mission of the game, despite what the game says. Someone's already mad at me. Wow, and they just tanked the shotgun. Okay. Let's use the bar. How nice, they knew my name. I don't know how, but they... that was a rough start. Okay. You know what? It's a wonderful idea. I think I got him too. Okay, let's check the other way. That is looking like progress. Okay, yeah, this is just a dead end, it seems. Probably should not have gotten that, but whatever. Coming back here will be a pain. Okay. I keep getting stuck on corners. Well, there still could have been a guy in that corner. I doubt that got anybody. Nope. Well, nothing so far. We have a lot of objectives here, though. They're probably all going to be clustered at the end. We've had missions like that before. Hey, hey. Nope. Save that med kit for a bit. Okay, don't need the med kit anymore. Is that the only direction I had to go? Nope. No, it was. It just spawned someone behind me. Okay. Okay, from the roster. Just that quick and he got a shut off. These guys do not give you many opportunities to kill them. Even the scientist. Question is, are the boxes explosive? Kinda? Looks like it. Didn't even notice that room. Thought I heard a grenade. Apparently not. Okay. Still hit me. I saw him still shoot. He just happened to miss me. God, the hair trigger on these guys. Oh, there's the schematics. Yeah, I think the sound I heard was actually switching to the bazooka. Okay, we got a ladder. I was about to say I'm tempted to go back and get that med kit, but nope. Medical canteen's right there. No need. We're fine. Jeez. You're damn right it's Jimmy Patterson. Okay. Shouldn't I sabotage it on a rocket, or am I supposed to believe that this guides all of them? I don't know. Whatever, it works. So yeah, we're nearly done. No, I didn't hit him when he was poking out, but I killed him when he was mostly behind the wall, sure. Yeah, that man looks surprised. Jeez. Nope, nope, nope. No! If I didn't let your friend, why do you think I'd let you? Scientist, man! Is it too late to go back for that med kit? Oh, never mind. We're good. That's all we need. Looks kind of suspicious. There aren't really any secrets in this. Not like Doom would have anyways. Nice throw? We managed to not hit him. Hit the bar, I mean. I like the bar, but boy is it inaccurate. Boy, are these guys lucky I keep shooting their helmets off. Literally 3 of them, I knocked their helmets off instead of doming them. Okay. Alright.
This rare color footage captured by the Allies shows the early days of the German V-2 rocket program. Capable of hitting targets as far away as London, these so-called vengeance weapons were of great interest to the High Command. One can only imagine the devastation if the Nazis had succeeded with their heavy water research and perfected an atomic warhead. Just as the Me-163 had ushered in the jet fighter, the V-2 heralded the beginning of the missile age, the implications of which would carry through to all the generations of mankind to follow.
393 shots fired. Yeah. Yeah. It was not accurate that time. I really like the bar. It is really strong, but it is not accurate. Okay, 2 stars out of that, not bad. And as I said, that was not going to be the final mission. I don't know what the final mission is going to be. Oh, we're just okay. Huh. We're just going right into the next one. Okay then. Gotterdam Demurring? I don't know. In the pandemonium of your assault, the Germans hastily loaded the sabotage gyroscope into the rocket for an immediate launch. Dr. Gronick knows what you're up to, so he's quietly made an exit, along with someone named Werner von Braun. Before he departed, Gronick did you a big favor. He cut the communications cable between Nordhausen's command center and the launch gantry. Just name dropping some famous scientist. It goes without saying, but the gantry will be heavily defended. You've got to make it down there, Patterson. It's the only place to manually launch the rocket. You'll find a set of auxiliary controls inside the blockhouse. Begin the launch sequence from there. With the communications cut, there will be no way for the command center to stop it. If you were successful in sabotaging the gyro, the V2 should go into gimbal lock just seconds after launch. Okay, so we didn't sabotage the gyroscope in a rocket, but we sabotaged the gyroscope that they were putting into the rocket. Stay inside the blockhouse. It's been reinforced to survive explosions of this magnitude. When the rocket comes crashing down on top of you, it will be the only safe place in all of Nordhausen. Von Chance, my dear friend, good luck. I don't know. This might be the final mission, actually. We only get movies like that between missions? Was it necessary? No, but it felt good. Oh, okay, just launch the rocket. That man had a bazooka. So did he. So does he. My God. Can we stop, please? I think they're just going to infinitely come. Oh yeah, we are at the end. That is so much health. Oh God, please stop! Please stop. Got a little lag there. What? Who? Oh, these don't blow up. Why would you get back up? Where are you guys coming from? Why would you... Nope, nope. I cannot get through there. One of these is gonna blow up on me. I okay. He lined up his shot with the bazooka, and his friend just ran right out in front of him. Okay, okay. I didn't know we were playing a good game. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't think I want to be there. No, I don't know how I got him because he was long gone by then.
General Eisenhower informs me that the forces of Germany have surrendered to the United Nations. The flags of freedom fly all over Europe.
I I got a medal for a 1 star? Really? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Let's save our clear data, I guess. No credits. I think we can look at credits from the war room. Okay, and yeah, we're back at the war room. Uh oh no, I get the middle one just because, I guess. The bronze star. So I think this is your overall rating then. It's is it performance? No, that's the overall mission log, I think. No, there is only 7. Huh. I'm not sure. Maybe there's another mission after this that's optional? 99%, sure. Uh, let's see what happens when we start the next mission. Is there anything else to look at? I think gallery has credits if I, no, it just has the actual, huh. I can't actually select that making of real. Um, yeah, let's try starting the next mission and see what happens. Okay, it just goes into that final level again. Okay. Um, and I can't back out from there. So I'm going to load in, and then I'm going to quit out of the level, and I guess we're done with this part. Not the part, the game. Did they seriously not have credits? I just let the credits roll and end it there? I was not expecting this to be over this part. I do know what I'm playing next. I think I'm just going to go straight into the second game. I think briefing would be the start of that previous mission, or the final mission, or the final set of missions, however they divide this up. Yeah, I guess there's no way to roll credits. Kind of odd, actually. Let's see what briefing has.
Take a seat.
Okay, this was
war is going to win.
no, this was the briefing for the previous, no, that whole final mission. So yeah, that's it. We can't view credits. Um. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to have one more thing to do with this. Maybe I'll actually tack it onto the end of this, depending on how long that it's going to be. I'm going to there's a bunch of passwords you can put in. I may have to do a fresh data or something. I don't know if it'll let me. But anyways, I think there's codes for all of these because this can be done without a memory card entirely, I believe. There's also a ton for multiplayer. I won't be able to show off multiplayer without setting something up really terrible. But I can put in passwords and for a bunch of hidden characters, and I should at least be able to show those off in the there's a character selection menu before you start the level. This is yeah, select your character here. So I can do this single player. Oh, we got Winston. Yeah, you can play as Winston Churchill. Hey, we can even play as Von Braun. Actually, a lot of characters here. But anyways, yeah, there's some wild ones. I will see if I can tack that onto the end of this video. Okay. If the codes I just entered are to be believed, I now have everything unlocked. Let's find out. Okay. American movie mode. What? Okay, we're gonna have to try some of these out. I don't know what. I know what wireframe mode is gonna be. This is gonna be super fast shooting. Reflecting shot's gonna be rebound. Unlimited ammo is obvious. I don't know what Audie Murphy mode is. Who's Audie Murphy? We can't do the multiplayer one. Can try out the American movie mode, the temperamental toxins, and the Audie Murphy mode? I don't know. Anyways. Did that give me all the characters, though, is a good question. I don't remember being able to save with the characters unlocked. I think it did, because I don't think we had anything past Winston. I don't know who Otto is. Noah, just a guy in a Hawaiian shirt, sure. Spark the dog. I think it literally runs around like a person. I don't know who that is. Rizal? Panzerknacker? Sure. Steven the Raptor. Right. I remember this. I don't know why this is like a core memory for some reason, but I remember playing this with my brother and my friend, and one of us was always Winston Churchill for some reason, and one of us is always the Raptor. William Shakespeare. Okay, and back to Gunther. Yeah, so there's some wacky characters in this. Uh, it's a shame I can't really show them off other than these pictures, but yeah. And then immediately after this, they lost this creativity, basically. Yeah. So I'm gonna jump into probably the very first level with some of these options turned on. Let's first let's not do American movie mode. Let's do one at a time. What?
Deutsch, English, Deutsch.
Oh, okay. This is gonna never mind. I'm not gonna try that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't need to do that. That's gonna translate all the German into English, although a lot of it already was. So let's try this, and then we'll try Audie Murphy mode, whatever that is. And just for fun, turn those on. I have a feeling wireframe mode is going to be really hard to look at. Sure, let's research the town. We don't need to read that again. Wonder if that starts me with the weapons too. Well, not sure. I'm pretty sure there's 3 guns per level, 3 weapons per level. All right then. So I don't know what that mode did. Since they are just spouting German, maybe I can turn the American movie mode on. I do not know what that code did. Okay, let's quit out. We'll try the other one, the Audie Murphy mode. I suppose it could be for multiplayer, but I doubt it. I guess let's keep it on.
English.
Nah, in case something weird happens. Maybe this has something to do with, yeah, these only work on levels you've finished. So if you got these, you can't use them on new levels. Anyways, that might be when you pick up healing, and I didn't pick up any healing. I don't know. Okay, let's try the same level. See if they actually speak English. You know what, let's, that's still really fast.
The American side very Allied commando!
So far nothing new.
Allied commando!
They will say these lines regardless. Is it specific weapons? Okay. So I think Audie Murphy mode, I don't know why they call it this. I think this is invulnerability. Okay, so we found out what that is. I don't know what temperamental toxin does, but there we go. Just for kicks, I think I'll jump in with wireframe mode on. But again, I think that's going to be hard to look at. It might be like a see-through walls, but I have a feeling it's just going to be terrible. Didn't really notice that. Maybe it makes them. Not sure. Maybe it makes them only say the English lines because they have some lines that are always English. Again, same level. We can really see the differences since I've just went through it twice. Not through it, but into it. Oh God, yeah. This is awful. Let me... Yeah, so this is like a wall cheat. Why is it green? God, no matter where I... And it coming up on blue. No matter where I'm going in this, it's going to be awful. Well, I'm invincible. Let's just run. So it's like each chunk of the level is a different color. Yeah. But regardless, it's really hard to look at. But anyways, yeah, that's it for this game. A shame I can't really show off stuff in multiplayer. I don't know what the power-ups are for the other code, the other option. But I at least got to show off the show the wacky characters exist, even if I can't show them in the game. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end this here. I will be playing the next game next. Probably not gonna go down the line. I actually don't know what game takes place immediately or came out immediately after Underground. I played a ton of Rising Sun, but I think that's like the middle one on the PlayStation 2. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end this here. We'll start Underground next time. That's it for this game. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you stick around for the next one, and thanks for watching.